Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Um, I just finished season 2 of The Orville, obviously waiting for season 3 to come out. Now, I went into The Orville, I believe I talked in one episodes, but I went into The Orville very skeptical. I wasn't sure how this came out because Seth MacFarlane is known for his comedies, but I do know that he did have a passion for Star Trek. I read that in one of his interviews that he really admired it, appreciated all the work. So I went in skeptical because I can go back and forth on Seth MacFarlane depending on how I feel about his humor or some of his ideas. And like I believe I said in my other video, how if you look at Million Ways Times West as being a hollow program simulation in the Orville's simulation room, then it works and it becomes a great movie. Now, like I said, having finished season 2 and we're all up at that point, all I can say is wow. Just I really feel Seth MacFarlane is following, from what I understand, to be Roddenberry's vision and dream, and what he has ideas for the future of how humanity can be. And I just never thought I would respect Seth MacFarlane that much. Because, like I said, I've gone back and forth on some of his creations, some of his humor. Either goes too far, sometimes not far enough, depends on what it's about. But I can get dark myself. But I was impressed with the Orville. I mean, now he has like a lot of Star Trek alums coming on. So seeing that either on production teams and writings or even actresses like Marina Sirtis was on it. I believe there was another one. I honestly just can't remember because I watched it sporadically. So it's like I watched like 2 or 3 episodes and not watch it for like 2-3 months and then recatch myself back up. But I really feel like the Orville is what Star Trek is supposed to be, and it leaves me disappointed that, I mean, Star Trek Discovery in its own right is a show that I can enjoy, but looking at it in the vein of Star Trek and what I feel Roddenberry wanted Star Trek to be, I feel like Seth MacFarlane actually gets the vision. This is like what I think Roddenberry would have wanted to see. I feel like Discovery is getting a little out there. I mean, the whole point of Star Trek was Wagon Train to the Stars. It was supposed to be about the positive, all humanity doing better, not all this deceitfulness and conniving and all this crap. It was supposed to just be a wonderful way for the future to be, albeit maybe a little too optimistic based on look at how fucking humans treat each other. So, I mean, it's definitely a stretch of where we could be as a race. But yeah, watching it over, catching it up, I really feel like the Orville is going in the right direction. I can't wait for season 3 to come out. I really like some of the commentary that goes on with about societies, because they basically do the same thing of you find this planetary society which dials down one social, political, economic status, and that becomes the premise that we're commenting on for the entire 45-50 minutes. So they did a really good job then. I think they were doing a really good job of catching that vision. I mean, I guess an argument can be made that Orville does follow more of the original series, more so than the other Star Treks. I would say it's more of original series, and TNG is where they tend to copy off of. He looks like, I mean, this is only season 3 is going to be coming out, so we don't know if it's going to dip into anything similar to DS9 or Voyager or even Enterprise. But seeing where this is going, I definitely want to keep watching the show and keeping up with it. It's not one of the ones that I'm going to nix. One of the things I've been learning, because I have so many shows that I'm trying to watch, is if I'm not into it in the first couple episodes, sometimes even the first season, like if it's a 10-episode season, I'll watch the whole first season. But if you're looking at like a 22-episode season 1, if I'm pushing either 5 to 10 episodes, and if I'm not into it by then, I'm just nixing it off my list, and I'm not moving on because I'm just not wasting my time because I have way too many shows to keep up on. So yeah, I'd like to know what your thoughts on the Orville are. Put them down below. If there's seasons or shows that you think I should watch, or anything that I should add to my list, or maybe you have a dissenting opinion or things I should avoid at all costs. Put it down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.